Well, it's Friday. I know it's a bit late, but there's still time for Film Review Friday. Hey! What are we going to be reviewing today? Well, yesterday I watched a film that I very much enjoyed. It's a film that came out in the early 2000s, and I would say it's personally in my top 5 animation films of all time. We're not talking about the first one today, no, we're talking about the sequel. I am, of course, referring to Shrek 2, which is the film we're going to be reviewing today. My name's Connor, by the way, in case you're new here. Fancy giving me a subscribe? By all means, do that. Yeah, today we're going to be reviewing Shrek 2. What can I say about this film? Well, firstly, I think it's one of the funniest animations out there. I think if you're looking for humour in a kid's animation, look no better than Shrek 2. This film is funny to its core. There's tons of scenes in here that made me laugh, like, endlessly. The bit with Puss in Boots getting done for catnip in his purse, the fact that they use pepper spray, they spray pepper in Shrek's eyes and it's pepper spray, that's quite funny. The whole scene with Donkey going, oh yeah, it's like find a way to entertain yourself, and he starts going, just the humour in this film is top level stuff. Like I say, for a kids film especially, to entertain people throughout all ages, it's not an easy thing to do, and this film does it miraculously, so props to it for that. I think that the casting of Jennifer Saunders as the fairy godmother, as the main villain in this film, is brilliant as well. I really like what they do with Shrek, where they turn like the classic sort of good hero characters into the villains of the films. So, for example, like you've got the fairy godmother in this one, Prince Charming in Shrek 3, Rumpelstiltskin in Shrek 4, and then the king in Shrek 1. Like all of these characters from fairy tales typically tend to be sort of more good people, apart from maybe like Rumpelstiltskin, who is a villain in his original story. The rest of the characters all tend to be sort of like good hero characters, so the fact they become then quite evil in the films is quite good. The music in this film is just incredible. Jennifer Saunders' version of I Need a Hero is just brilliant, and the same with Livin, Loca by Antonio. That was covered by Antonio Banderas and Eddie Murphy. Those are both brilliant covers as well. It's a shame you can't find that music really on somewhere like Spotify, because I would listen to it absolutely. There's just so many good moments in this film, really. Like, it's hard to pick them, from everything from Do You Still Know the Muffin Man, where they make Mongo, the giant gingerbread man, to Puss in Boots basically taking on a whole army of soldiers, to the whole scene with them at the fairy godmother's cottage. Like, the humour in this film, the action in this film, the heart in this film as well. This film is really emotional at points. It's like I say, for a kids film, it does a lot right, and I think it goes down as one of the best sequels of all time. There's not really any bad points about it, to be honest. Like I say, it's Shrek 2. You've all seen Shrek before. I'm assuming most of you have seen the sequel, but if you haven't, I would say go give it a watch, because it is absolutely sublime. Like, the film itself is just brilliant. The voice acting in it is great. Like, everyone does their jobs to a T, and even like sort of the smaller villains like Prince Charming, who is in Shrek 2, who was a smaller minor role, is quite good in it as well. Like, every character serves a purpose. There is a clear linear story to it. There's a clear sort of plot of what's going on. Shrek is trying to make Fiona happy, and to do that he thinks he needs to become like sort of handsome and attractive, so he drinks a potion which turns him human. And yeah, essentially that's the plot of Shrek 2, where they sort of go on this quest to get this potion which turns them human, and then he has to sort of save the day and make sure that, you know, he actually is the one that kisses Fiona by midnight, otherwise she'll fall in love with the wrong person. But yeah, that's essentially the plot of Shrek 2. It's really good. Like I say, I can't fault it in any sense of the word. It's just flawless through and through, and I would highly recommend, if you haven't seen Shrek 2, give it a watch, because yeah, absolutely brilliant. 10 out of 10 from me. Like I say, I would say it's a 10 out of 10 film, definitely in my top 5 animated films of all time. Again, I'm sorry it's a bit of a short one today, but like I say, there's not really much to say about Shrek 2 other than it is a good film. It's a really good film. It's a nice easy watch, and I would highly recommend you go see it if you haven't. Thank you all for sticking around for this very short version of Film Review Friday. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will be back next Friday with another review, and I think you're going to enjoy it because I think it's going to be a good one. But until then, I've been Connor. This has been Film Review Friday. Take care and peace out. Bye.